chasing the light. It just got so much darker out. If we already won the fight, so we'll come around. Yeah, we'll come around. You know we'll come around. Yeah, we'll come around. You know we'll come around. Yeah, we'll come around. Blame me, but we'll come around. You could hate me, but we already won it. Wait, see, yeah, we'll come around. Break free, 'cause we already won it. Blame me, but we'll come around. You could hate me, but we already won it. Wait, see, yeah, we'll come around. Break free, 'cause we already won the fight.
Yo, hey, what's up, Snail? How you doing, brother? Check. Yo. So just either music's really loud, which it probably is actually. I mixed down a little bit, aren't I? Feels like I need to mix myself up a little bit today. Oh, hello. Dude, I got a mixer, dude. Have you seen my mixer, bro? Have you even seen my mixer, dude? Hello, welcome in. Guys, well, I've got I got great news all the way around. You guys are the first to hear it here. But, these gloves, I have to say, it turns out, I think for the most of my criticisms about these gloves, even though they are not what I wanted, they are not what I agreed to, these gloves here. The grip level is just a little, oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. These gloves, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the grip wasn't as, you can see, I mean, they're just shiny. You know what I mean? So, anyways, but it was exacerbated by the fact that I just need... Do you see this? This is a brass bristled brush, and I don't know if you... Oh, here, let me... it's not... It certainly isn't as pretty as this part, that's for sure. But, just give it some strokages. Just kind of agitate it a little bit. I've got a little spray for it now. So, what's great about it, though, is that the gloves are going to be great for me. You know what I mean? That's all I care about, really, at this point. That I can use them because now I don't have to buy other dudes' gloves. You see what I'm saying? Welcome in the sauce. Welcome in Snail. Welcome in Eddie. You see what I'm saying? You vibing? At least I don't have to buy... At least I don't have to buy other dudes' gloves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? How you guys doing? Good morning. Cheers. I've got my coffee. It's Sunday in Mountain Time. I don't know where you're from, but here it's Sunday at 11:22. Sorry I'm a little late. I'm normally very punctual. But today I was like, you know what? Oh, also this. Dude. You might need to say, dude, look. Hey, speaking of second, dude, look at this. I need to move this one. I've been roasted. I've been roasted, boys. Look at this. These are bags. These are bags of coffee. Oh, the light. I didn't even test this out. Ooh. Got some. This is like a 5-gallon glass. It's almost filled up. She's beautiful. It's a dark roast. Okay. Not exactly easy to pick up and put down. I didn't really think about that. That's the first time I've done that. Hurt the old rotator cuff on that one. All right. So this is okay. So basically, for this, let's just focus for a second. Also, you can find. You know what I mean. Also, yeah. Let me get this started. Okay. April 1st. This is all pulled in. Okay. This is all pulled in. I have not checked any of this. This is all pulled in from the. Is this all correct? Can someone double check for me? Because it's just. Why is this disabled? Wait, what? It says generate realistic conditions based on historical. But why is it? Oh, I have a. Oh. Wait, let me try this again. Welcome in, dudes. Yeah, I've been roasting. Oh my god. What the heck is this? Oh. Well, I almost just put my coffee cup on my brush. I'm getting used to my brush in my rotation now, you know what I mean? You gotta stroke the pony. You gotta stroke the pony, you know? I'd like to be able to hopefully find like I think ideally I was thinking to myself, you know, I really just need to get a wheel sponsor. Just a rim sponsor, dude. You can just send me fresh, suede rims. Monthly, ideally. Monthly rims delivered to my door. You know, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do like a coffee, gloves, and rim box. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ideal grip conditions in your mind and in your hands. What's up? Maka Ford aren't raid ready. Oh, that's what it is? Okay. Dude. All right, dude. Sorry. I'm a little all over the place right now. Okay, create a hostess. That's what we're doing this time. Just because that's what Felipe Solari was... let's see. Felipe Solari was telling me that's the best way to create a sesh. Let me ask you guys this. Do you guys like the little race session at the end? Or should we... You know what I should just do? I have an idea. Well, I have an idea. Dude, what if we do this? This open qualifier plus race, right? Where we just do kind of like this situation, right? Just streamline a little bit. But then we go over to... Okay, so I just chose the hosted thing and it's still saying it. So I don't understand. Like, is it... Oh, because is VRS not enabled for rain, though? Is VRS not enabled for rain this season? Is it because of that? Is that what you're telling me right now, brothers? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, it's so sad. That's so sad. Ah, it's so brutal, dude. Welcome in, dudes. Welcome in. Okay, well, it's so weird that they would put it at 6 or 30. I was gonna turn down the scrutiny. Let me turn down the scrutiny here. Car incident limit. I just want to have the scrutiny off. If they've changed where it is. Let's do 25%. Typically where we started. I've had to update my methods here since the rain, so that's brutal. Okay, so no rain in VRS. Really? Ooh. You know, I tried my first hand... Dude, I tried my first... oh, here it is. My first Formula Ford 1600 race last night. And it's crazy, man. Like, this guy... I mean, I really should have reported it, but I haven't enabled the functionality where it'll, like, pull up the... It'll, like, pop up the save thing, so I didn't save the replay. But it was just crazy. It was, like, the third lap or whatever. Dude just comes out of pit on the Formula Ford 1600 race, right? Which is, I forget, what is the track? I don't even remember this week. But... Oh, you got the replay? It was insane. It was in I was just, like... I was totally gutted, man. I was just, like, I didn't even report it because, yeah, I didn't have the replay, but I mean, I was just like, I don't know if he did it intentionally. It was just bizarre. Like, he didn't do this. It was bizarre, dude. I got to get this going. It was the most bizarre. I'm curious to know what you thought of it. The whole thing from beginning to end. I mean, I was so tired at that point. I was just, like, so tired and pretty high. I could barely speak because I was just, like, so shocked. Like, it felt intentional because it was just like this guy just comes out of the pit and then beelines it right into me. It was crazy. I was like, and I didn't even do anything to him. Like, it was just literally like it was a targeted thing or I don't even know. It was like he was a 3.5K driver too. It was I've never seen behavior like this from anybody above 1.5K. And he's like a 3.5K driver. And it was just like, And I was like, dude, oof. It was brutal. Anyways. It was brutal. So I lost like probably 150 iRating from that in the open wheel, which is fine. You know, that's why I did it. I was like, you know, I don't really care. I'm just kind of doing open wheel stuff like off stream now. You know, that's kind of my jam. All right, so I'm not going to really change anything. So let's just double check here. So we're not going to do rain. I'm just going to do it like this with no scrutiny because like most people don't even qualify anyway. So I'm just going to do no scrutiny, whatever, dude. Yeah, let's just get them. Or should we do rain? Here's a question. Here is a question. Do you guys like this? Sorry, I did not take a shower this morning either, so I'm like, okay, I forgot to look at my hair. It's just Ford McLaren, should we just remove it? Nah, dude, let's say the course, right? Let's get prepped up hardcore. Is it 2 sessions? If so, 1 rain, 1. Okay, let's do 1 not rain, and then we'll do next 1 rain, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Snail. All right, let's just start with the dry. Get people, draw them in with the dry. Switch it up with the rain. You know what I'm splash it with the rain. I mean, I would love to. I mean, really, ultimately, I would love to try. Let's get this going, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. This is all the time here. This is kind of what they gave me. I'm not even sure. I'm just gonna rock that back because typically that's probably better. I'm not really a fan of the fact that like there's so many settings that are wrong. When I click that setting, I'm just like, why? And like, why would you? It's just like all these little weird settings. Like, why would you choose all these little weird settings? You know, it makes me think that there's more weird settings that you've enabled. You know what I mean? Like standing start. There's a freaking standing start, dude. Like, why? That was from them. Like, I don't want to get triggered, but that was from iRacing's. Like, now I'm starting to doubt. Is the weather even right? Is this time of day even right? Is this even correct? Here. Let me just take a look, dude. April 1st. Okay, that's correct. Okay. It's just bizarre. Okay. Now I should be able to get most of these settings back, hopefully. Last settings. Give it to me. Yep. Beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, we're gonna leave the McLaren and the Ford in there for now. Guys, welcome in. I'm so sorry this is taking so long. But it's also enjoyable as well. A little bit of just you and me time. What am I? Oh, dude, we're talking about mugs. I want to get some Swank mugs, some black Swank mugs as well. I don't know. It's just what WTF, that belt and the other guy trying to give you. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, you talking about in Welcome in Cockpit Racing? Paying it? I don't know. I think this is all right, dude. There's a billion settings, and I'm just like, my brain's in a billion places. So there's probably at least a setting wrong in there. Oh, in the iRacing stream? Oh, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. It's weird. People are weird. It's okay. Some people just really... I'm just used to it. I've always had a personality that... You know, I always try to be nice. You know, I always have strong opinions. You know, but I didn't even bring it up. But you know what I mean? Like I was talking to my wife about it, and I was like I didn't even bring it up. Like it was another dude who brought it up, and then they jumped on me, and I was like, what? I was like, and it was just total. I mean, how I perceive it is like gaslighting. I was like, okay, sure, you're gonna compare Smurfing, whether or not we should allow Smurfing, to me getting better as a driver. I mean, that's okay. You can have that opinion. I mean, absolutely. Do I think it's logical? I don't think many people would think it's logical now. I think I would defer to the public opinion on that one. You know, I think he gets. Yeah, I mean, it's also, you know, I mean, but it's also not even really about that. It's more about. I just don't want it to be about that. You know, he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. It's fine. It's not really, and also it's not really about community size for me. I just don't like beef, you know. I just try to like live outside of the beef, you know. I want to live beyond the beef. You know, I don't want any beef toward me. I don't want any beef toward other people. Like, I just don't. I like going to bed with just listening to a podcast and no worries, you know. That's the kind of guy I am. But some people pursue me and just really don't like me. And I mean, you can't stop those people. That's what I've learned. You simply cannot stop those people. They will do their thing. They're always going to do their thing. It doesn't look like GT Sprint has any cars next week available. This is correct, right? Huh. I guess hopefully Jay's has got some. Dude, welcome ins, by the way. Sorry. But, you know, I don't know. I find that I've learned, though, you know, if you're like that personality, I've learned over the years that defending, like trying to reconvince the people that hate you into not hating you is completely futile. It's completely futile. And so it's better to just kind of just walk away and just pretend like they never happened. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's like your negative energy will just make their negative energy worse. And it's just like, I've been in situations like that and it gets out of control, dude. And some people will take it out of control. You know what I mean? So that's when I was like, whoa. I was like, some people like really do go crazy. So, and that's okay. I'm not saying they're crazy, but I'm just saying that's where that goes. That's where that's headed. So I'm just like, I'd rather just, I'm kind of like a stand-up comedian light kind of a guy. You know what I mean? Like, I like the way, you know, I haven't, you know, not fully though. I mean, I watch a lot of comedian podcasts, dude. Jay's Garage is Cooking. And those guys wade into some serious subjects, yet remain at distance, you know, as well. So I'm like, oh man, how do they do that? How are they so funny? Like, how do they like talk about all this stuff? But they don't like, you know, I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm looking at Jay's. Is it Ferrari? Nope, no Ferrari. Drunk iRacing is putting Algarve and IMSA this week. Wait, what? I have no idea. Like, what are you talking about? Scratch that. Jay doesn't have any subs. Okay. What do you got? Well, let's just jam then. I guess we're in no man's land then, right? So screw it. We got a boot here, right? This is the boot sitch. I don't know. I kind of feel like rocking the Merc a little bit. I always feel like the Merc is jammy, but you know, the Ferrari's always solid too. I don't know. What do you guys think, dude? You know, I'm kind of down to. I'm literally down to do everything but McLaren. Audi, Audi. I kind of just don't like Audi. I don't know, dude. I think I just don't like the way the car looks. I've decided. I think for me, it's just like I don't like the car. Like, I wouldn't buy it. Like, given out of all the choices, like if I was given one of these cars, it wouldn't be this car. I'll say that for sure. It wouldn't be that one. You're gonna get Ferrari crack? I'm kind of tempted. I think Ferrari is I'm just weighing all the options, right? Ferrari is the best all-arounder. It feels like it's true. But I'm kind of down to like hear something different for a while, you know, for a week, right? But everybody loves Merc, right? I'm kind of down to mix it up with the Merc a little bit. Forza Ferrari, but I know the Ferrari is going to be hot though too. Like Ferrari is a given, right? Ferrari is probably the most. That's like the safest bet. You take the Audi over the what? You what? You wouldn't, if you were given to the options, you would not be given the Porsche over that. What? This is an icon. This is like, you keep this just protected, and it's gonna keep you protected financially. You know what I mean? I guess the same is true probably with the Audi as well, but I don't know. Just such an icon, you know. But hey, I get it. I take the Audi over the Porsche. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, how could you? Okay, here we go. But I'm also down. You know, maybe I mix it up too and go Porsche. You know what? Screw it. Let me go Porsche, because if we all go Ferrari, then it's not going to work. I'm gonna go Porsche. Let's go with Porsche because we need to know. We need to know for science. You hate the port? You do? Oh man, I don't know. I love the history of Porsche. Watch, you know, the more I've learned about the history of Porsche, the more I just, it's nice, man. Science. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it makes me want a command for it. Science. It looks great, but I don't like how it drives. Let's check out G&G lap times for reference. How do I do that? For what do you mean? How would I do that? What's the best way to do that? I normally just do it for like if they have submitted the, you know. Oh, it just updated. It just updated. They have it. They have the Porsche and the Ferrari. Here we go. Wait, that's so crazy. Yeah, here it is. Right? Am I going crazy? Am I delusional? Either I'm dreaming. I think it's like a dreamlike state. You won the LMP2 class over a what? Crazy, dude. I didn't even know, dude. I didn't see the finisher for anything. Hey, congrats, dude. That's insane. I know. Shout out to Sean D. Campbell. Also, he beat Porsche Kawanda, I think, or what? Some big names, man. Sean D. Campbell, friend of the show as well, dude. Love that dude. Actually, I've raced with him as well. Dude, we've raced so much together just for fun, and you know, we did Toge stuff and AC, dude. Freaking love that guy. We go back. We go. Anyways, let's take a look. Ferrari, Porsche, neck and neck. Lambo, Audi, pretty. I mean, that's actually a pretty tight stack. I mean, Ferrari looks like it's got a significantly, but also different drivers, right? Different drivers. Let's look at the track conditions. Same track conditions, but different drivers, right? So that's a tricky one. I wouldn't even probably, in fact, that's like, I would say this is like an outlier basically. So I would say, I mean, pretty tight little bop so far. I mean, except for Merc is dropping off a little bit, but that's, you know, Rico also too. You got another outlier situation, which is Rico, not Sven. So anyways, take it with a grain of salt, but there it is. We got it, dude. We got a setup, boys. I'm actually super duper stoked. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, dude? Should probably just load the fix, but screw that. Screw that.
Fastest
You know, screw it. You know, I normally download the safe setup and everything, but no. This time, not anymore. Going right. I'm getting right down to business, Sven. I'm getting right down to business now.
The leader has just done a 144.9.
Sorry, guys. I'm just going to do some quick little management here of some files. It's getting out of hand, dude. It's like that day. It's like that day arrives where you're like, ooh, it's time to clean house. Time to clean house in here. All right, here we go, dude. Hopefully everybody's doing good. If anybody's ever not doing good, feel free to hit me up. I would love to be there for you. I really would be. I always think about that. I'm like, nobody ever really seems to ever say like they're having like really tough time in life around here. So I'm like, well, like, I guess that's great. I mean, but I've been thinking recently, I'm like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. The times are changing though as well. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the G&G set up synchronous. What? No. I've been doing it manually for forever, basically.
Pit lane speed limit is.
Oh man, you're
64
telling me there's a
kilometers per hour.
synchronization situation? Is that like a back end? Is that a back
Exit is
end?
clear. Don't cross the line. Disengage limiter. All right, Swank. We've got 32.
Oh, I just
minutes
realized
to
my
get the job
virtual
done.
mirror's off.
That's a new fastest lap
You know, I have
time.
this idea.
All right,
Let me just fix something real quick.
144.6.
I have this crazy idea. You know, screw it. Let's just get back out there, dude. I got too many crazy ideas right now. Let's just go with the simple ideas, okay? Simple ideas for starters. Actually, yeah. It auto downloads. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm gathering. That's what that's what I'm understanding you're saying, for sure. Let me turn down my forces. Cobb, welcome in as well. 3 of our team took P2. Dude, sick. Oh, crap. Sean is here. That's right. Oh, Sean is here. Oh, I didn't see Scamp. Oh, Sean is in. Oh, is he in here? Like in the actual, whoops. In the hosted? I can't tell. I'm going to wait for somebody here. We got Derek who's coming around, dude. 1.1K. Okay. Mix it up with Derek a little bit. I'll just cruise with Derek. Just warm up a little bit. Dude, it was enjoyable though. Dude, driving that Formula Ford was so fun. Dude, I was getting so deep. I botched my quali though, so bad. I was getting down. I was doing like 16 flats, and so fun though, dude. So fun. And I've been thinking about we should bust into that. Would you guys be down to do that like next instead of doing a rain this? I would much rather do. I'd much rather do that. I don't know. Or is everybody doing? You know, it's been tough to find joy in Super Formula Lights right now. I guess. I don't know why. You know, I just feel like every time I'm in it, I'm like I should be doing the Super Formula, right? That's how I feel every time I'm in it. I'm like, I should be, and then I do it. I like Super Formula. Actually, would you guys? But Super Formula isn't rain ready, is it? It's not. Or we just like triple prep. I've been thinking about doing more LMP2. Is there rain at Algarve? Algarve. I feel like it's probably pronounced Algarve. Oh, sorry. I need to do my voice stream on Discord. I just realized I have not taken the boot yet. Or what is this bus stop? Sorry. You can still use setups from previous sessions. Setups are not locked per season because it's just a setup. What are you talking about? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's always a bit controversial. It depends. Actually, in some cases you can't though. Actually, well, you know, in some cases you can. I've tried to load up previous seasons. Certain tracks that are a lot more picky about the setup restrictions, like Nürburgring or Nordschleife, I mean, specifically, or combined, you know, or Daytona, have very specific kind of restrictions. So in some cases you can't reload from a previous season because the restrictions might have changed. Yeah, because like a bop or something. So it's not always the case. And then always because of bops as well, you don't always really want to load up those previous seasons because basically the science has changed. I'm sure Eddie's basically saying the same thing. Like the science has changed, so it's like the underlying, it just needs to be recreated from scratch. And I've learned enough about making setups. I don't know how to make great setups per se, but I've learned enough from Sean Campbell and his process that I know that I was like, okay, this is a lot more science. This is a lot more Bunsen burnery than I thought. You know, there's a lot of active science going on. Interestingly enough, that makes all the data very live, very fresh. You know, so I think maybe to a lot of newer drivers, like setup shops, I'll just kind of share this, even though it might be off topic. A lot of newer drivers might think that those setups are just kind of once they're made or whatever, you're kind of just getting a reiteration. Not so. Not from at least the better setup shops. Like G&G, I guarantee you that these guys are always, like, for every setup, you're getting a decent amount of effort. Multiple hours? Probably not with Sven. Probably per setup with Sven, he's probably down to an hour or less. Depends. You know, but there's active, you know, data collection, active science going on, active interpretation, active analysis, active, you know, customizations based on style. There's a huge process, which is why every setup school has such a different vibe to their setups as well. Sorry, I'm probably super off topic. I'm going to open up the Discord voice only stream since I have a second here. For the homies. Oop. I just wish I didn't have to write a topic. I'll just say, well, voice. Oops. Oh, dang it. I was doing so well until just the very end. The very end. Okay, here we go. The voice only stream is up too if you don't want to hear any of the engine sound. Some people are like, you know what I mean? Some people don't want to hear the engine. Some people don't want to hear, and I get that, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. And I understand now I can play with my music a little bit more, maybe. Oh, wait, is it different? And also, too, you know, keep in mind, like, really, as far as I understand it, here's the reality of it. Like, for example, in this situation, right? All right, let's compare what we're talking about here in the chat, which is essentially that an individual wants to use a setup that was designed for VRS earlier in the same season. Not even last season, earlier in the same season. Problem, though, there's a problem with that assumption, is that the temperatures are going to be very different. And also, now keeping in mind now the methodology is also going to be different because the variables are also much wider given the rain and all the situation and so on and so forth. And so you're going to have a much different kind of setup based on even just the temperatures alone, let alone the variability of the conditions. I think that alone, I'd be curious to compare the two as well. But yeah, I think the setups are going to be They may be minorly different, but different enough that they will be different. And you know, they were reapproached and, you know, reassessed, basically. I think for the most part, with most driving setup schools, you're going to get a little bit of that. I don't know. Anyways. You know what I'm saying? Where's everybody on the track right now? I got to hook up with some dudes. I got Matthew Cole coming around. Here we go. Let me hook up with Matthew here. Where's all the dudes? But yeah, so learning about setups revealed to me that the good setup makers actually do a lot of interesting intellectual work that really does justify the price for what they do, you know, for what it's worth. One thing I really do like, setups that I've always really liked, is Major's Garage. And Major's Garage actually has a new setup service, which I'd actually be interested to do with people if we had enough people. Which is it's like I don't know how big of the team it is, but Major setups are solid, and I'd love to be able to have access to like say one more school or two more schools, legitimately, because I know people would share with me, but I also don't want to take setups from other people. I stopped doing that essentially because it was just like it didn't feel right. So you know, I want to be able to pay for the setups. Get them legitimately, at least, you know what I mean? It's either sponsored or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, Major's Garage is there, but in addition to that, like, you get access to their elite setups in the package, and I think it's only like $5 per person when you have like at least 6 people or something. So, and those elite setups, I can tell you right now, I have used those in the past, and those are good. You know, I think with G&G or other schools, I think that have a esport component, I don't think you're always getting their top setup. You know, you're getting kind of like one slice under the top layer, I think. I'd be curious to get an opinion from Sven about that. But that's my intuition about kind of the setups. Is like you're not getting the esport setup. You're getting kind of like the esport light setup, you know? Maybe. You aren't. It's a fixed setup with a few changes. What do you mean by that? Expand, enhance, Ardoc, enhance. Your comment. I don't know. Just to elaborate on what you mean. Nice, dude. Yeah, I tell you, driving that Formula 4 though, I would like, dude. What's the Formula 4 track for next week? Hey, what's up, Mick? Welcome in, Mick. Formula 4, dude. That was fun. It was like MX5. It was like rookie MX5 with essentially no. You know, as long as I let my iRating go and form open wheel, which is fine. Which is the reality of it. It's probably the reality of it, actually. I mean, let's be honest. Can we be honest? Almost all shops have to cater to a wide variety of drivers. Exactly. There's also that. That's part of the methodology, though. That's kind of what I'm saying. Is the methodology is made up of all those hundreds of decisions about how they come to their decision on what they release. I do find it fascinating. It's a lot more. Oh, is that Okayama? Is there rain? Can you tell, Snail? That sounds like some serious good times. Is that the short Okayama, or it's probably the short one, or is that the big boy? Are we going shorty, or should we go big on that one? I bet it's short, right? It'd be so sick if it's the big one, though. I hope it's the big one. Full plus rain. Oh. Dude, I just pogged, bros. I just pogged. We should do it. Yeah, because this is kind of already like... This is already unnecessary almost. We'll do it. Hopefully, I don't know. Because there's no point to do this one rain. I'm like, I just, it's less exciting when I know that it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Go for it? Okay, let's do it. You know what I mean? Is anybody else like that? It's less exciting when I know it's pointless. I'm just like, like I gotta have some meat on the bone, dude. All right, so we'll just kind of like chill drive this and just push it as hard. Oh, that is Mick. That was Mick. I'm on a hot lap right now, Mick. You get warmed up, Mick, and we're gonna trust me, dude. Our two Bowser, they will twain. I cancel all my setup shops because we have enough, dude. Well, there you go. I mean, dude. Yeah, you know, for me, I'm just kind of, I would love to get sponsored setups myself, but I also like the ability to choose and go anywhere I want. I would love to have a stable, a roster, you know, just like if I were to get sponsored by a setup shop, I would just be like, hey, like, I'm allowed to get sponsored by another setup shop as well. So, you know what I mean? That's just the deal. Like, I need all the setups. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm more of like a connoisseur, right? It's like you can't tell a food critic, be like, but you only have to eat at my restaurant if you want me to review your product. And it's like, well, no. I want to eat. I got to eat everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's my thought. It's probably just how I feel. I mean, it's because it's like am I gonna be a Sean D. Campbell? You know, busting out monster drives, dominating Porsche Kawanda. Yes, he's my friend. Yes, I love this guy. Yes, I'm proud of him. And also Eddie as well. Clearly, anybody who's successful in here, dude, that I know. Super proud of you guys. Elvis. Elvis coming out of the... Yeah, I mean... Elvis, I don't know you as deeply as Sean, as I do Sean, but certainly... but obviously you're also on Kawanda as well, so that's... But I don't really know what happened. Did you have... I don't really know what happened to you guys. Honestly. I didn't really watch the whole thing because I was just bouncing in and out. But the stream was up, so I'm not sure to what end, like, the sadness is involved in your situation, my dude. Just being real. I'm so sorry if there is any sort of status. It sounded like, you know, the commentators were just like, hey, it's just kind of like there's just kind of like it's a roadmap, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, everybody's getting used to the reality of the weather situation, and I think that, you know, it's an onboarding process, I think, for all the teams. Like, you know, what do you think about Elvis? Question for Elvis. Elvis, future F1, hopefully future F1 driver, really. Who can invite me, and then I can then do a vlog, like a YouTube vlog, when I go meet up with him and, you know, eat all sorts of like nice foods and stuff. What was he saying? Question, which is, I really went up, which is Elvis. Question for you, which is weather, relating to weather in that event. Let's get a hot take from Kawanda's Elvis. If he can give it. Which is okay if not. But it's more like, okay, here's a thought, right? Like, what if the weather and the time of day was just, like, real? It was live, right? So, for the endurance event, for example, like, why not just make it the, like, that time in real life and also the weather in real life? And that way, the teams can just rely on real weather data from real life. That's my point. That's where I'm getting to. Does that make sense? Like, think about it. Think about it. Like, imagine if you guys could actually draw on real life data about weather rather than having to rely on the horrendous level of data, what meteorology in iRacing currently, right? Agree or disagree? You agree or disagree? Or I guess it's both. It's both agreeing and disagreeing, and it's also like, what do you think? And it's also which one? It's also a multiple choice. It's all of them wrapped into one. It's your worst nightmare. It's your worst nightmare. It's a simulated real life weather. Well, I'm saying, but like, what if it was like the event, like here, the event, like as you're racing it, like for example, right now, like we're here, right? It would just be the real weather, the real time of day, the real weather over the track in that moment. In that moment, how are they supposed to do that? What do you mean? I think it's already in the game. The live weather thing, I think, is in the game, isn't it? It's just live weather, real life, like just real time weather, real time time, and real time weather. And then, but, okay, but you also get the advantage of using real time, like real life meteorological. It's hard to say that word. Meteorological weather data. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I just think it would just take a lot of pressure off of iRacing, and also the fact that I think that if we're bringing real weather into it, you know, I think we just have to embrace the reality that it's a science that is much larger than iRacing's ever going to. I don't know. It's just always going to be an issue, I think, but it could be completely resolved if everything was real time weather, real time, and it's just like, hey guys, it's what it is. Like, you rock up to the free practice one, it's what it is, just like in real life, right? Like, you rock up to the qualifying, it's just what it is in real life in that moment. You know what I mean? Now the time of day, maybe the time of day can change. I don't know. It would have to be synchronized, so I don't know. I mean, it's like if you're in Japan, it's going to be it's just, you know, it's going to be what it is. And I also think it should be that way I actually think it should be that way for the ranked races throughout the week as well. I think that would be sick as well, right? What do you guys think for everybody, including Coanda, Mr. Coanda himself? Which is, if the ranked races during the week were real time weather, I think that would make it so much more interesting intellectually. To me, I think it's what we. It tingles my tingles. It tingles my tingles, boys. You know, I just think that sounds more, you know, and then I'm opening up the weather app, boys. Then I'm downloading the Doppler on iOS, right? And then I'm paying monthly for some premium premium weather application that only like YouTube live weather people are paying for. Because that's also worth it now, right? And it's also, I mean, think about this, Elvis. You know, I'm thinking about this. Then Coanda, you know, you gotta have a weatherman on your staff for your day, or at least like a data guy, like in real life. Like isn't that like a real life job on a real life team? That's what I'm saying. Like, isn't that what we want to do? I don't know. Isn't that what we're here to do? Is just fully simulate real life? I think that as long as the weather is still being randomly generated, you know, I I just think we're still living in this weird fantasy simulation. Yeah, you're saying bring them into the... Well, I would hope that... Dude, I mean, if it's not... I mean, if they're not rain ready by next season, then just, yeah, pull them out. Get them out. 100%. If Maka and Ford aren't ready by next season, get them out. Get them the F out. That's what I'm saying. Kick them to the curb. Dude, we got to get rain up in here, period. End of story. Who? They should delete. Yeah. I'm surprised that they haven't done. I thought that they were supposed to have already done it as well. That's what's surprising me about their presence still. Is wait, I thought you were supposed to have already done that. But I also think that the new Mustang and the new Corvette did so poorly at Bathurst, so they withheld those cars. I don't know. I've got an inner narrative that I've built up that's probably completely wrong. So it's fine. They're scanning the new Ford GT for sure. Probably McLaren. Yeah. Oh yeah, the new McLaren as well. Yeah, I'd figure they're probably just going to replace them altogether. You know, like, I just hope that they should be ready probably this next season, right? I mean, they're doing a lot of work. Dude, iRacing is churning now, dude. It's pretty sick to see. Like, they're probably at peak production, you know, right now than they've ever been. Like, the amount of content they're turning out in a 3-month time period is unprecedented in video games, I think, at this point. Right? Or is that putting them too much on a pedestal? It's pretty damn close to unprecedented. Don't you think? They're doing right. They're doing right by their customers for sure. Did anybody hear about the Gamer Muscle? Gamer Muscle controversy, dude? Gamer Muscle raids me in here. Has raided me multiple times now. I've watched Gamer Muscle for a long time on YouTube. Maybe over a decade? I don't even know. I don't know how long he's been YouTubing, but it feels like a long time. And he's just, you know, I don't always find him pleasant. But I do, you know, but I also have real life friends that I also like that are like that. I like maintaining a roster of unpleasant friends. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I like being exposed to people who have different ideas than me, who have different ways of life than me. But that's, you know, me growing up in California, right? That's a Californian way of life, perhaps. You know, I just like that. I like being exposed to different ways of life. What am I talking about? I don't even know, dude. I'm talking about McLaren. I'm talking about Ford update. I'm talking about how iRacing's absolutely killing it. Talking about the weather being real time. Yeah, what do you guys think about the weather being real time? Would you guys be down? Like, if I proposed if you guys got on board with a petition of some kind, would you guys like it or not like it? If it was real time weather. Like, for example, so Sebring, right? We rocked up to Sebring. Every race is real time weather. So, like, as I am ranked racing on the stream, it's like getting darker and darker because it's just the real time. Hey, Drew, say hey. Welcome in. Oh yeah, I mean it's basically monologue day at this point. I mean it's basically podcast on wheels. It's a podcast on wheels, dude. I feel like I should have like some sort of like rotisserie hot dog maker in here in this vehicle. Just throw hot dogs at other drivers, just slip them in their windows. Yeah, get it in there. Get it in your mouth. That's a cool idea. Sorry. Be full wet, which can be annoying. Also, iRacing is full overcast already, which I find annoying. But yeah, but at that point it would change, right? Like throughout the so you're saying you like that. Okay, so you're for it. You'd be for a real-time weather over the track. You know, I say just bring it on, dude, no matter what, right? If it's a nighttime race, right? It's a nighttime race. So that's all I can race, right? It's basically just, in my mind, it's like a virtual physical track, right? It's like a virtual physical track, and races are just happening 24/7 on it in a real-time weather time situation simulation. You tracking with me? Right? So it's like you're just, when you're racing, you're just logging, you're just like rocking up to the track, right? The track is a 24/7, it's in a 24/7 time weather situation. You see what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, Elvis is always on fire. I mean, that's a given. I mean, this guy really could be an F1 driver. This is what I'm saying. Look, I'm on board. I'm on board Team Elvis. Let's freaking go. Let me vlog my journey to visit you. We're gonna have caviar. We're gonna be eating that caviar together on camera for my vlog. And I'll give you the biggest, warmest hug. Love will be exchanged. I mean, most races IRL are held in the morning, which I like to drive, but I've never had caviar, for the record. I'm sure I probably could get into it though. I mean, most races are IRL held in the morning. Well, yeah, it's true. You're right, but. You know, it's kind of like in my mind, it's like a Battlefield, right? Like it'd be like Battlefield where, I don't know. I guess there's really no like similar. Well, can't really make a comparison like that because that's even more abstract. Yeah, I don't know. Our times are close. You is it? Oh, me and you, or you and Elvis? All right, let me. You know, I haven't started grooving fully yet, you know. We're just chilling right now. I literally just haven't found anybody on the track. Yeah. Nobody, dude. Got Kevin's behind me. Let me practice my pit. Practicing my pit. I gotta do let me get some freshies. Let me get some freshies here. Freshies in a squirt. Just need freshies in a squirt. Stand by. Okay, we're good. We're set up. What? Hello, Eddie. What? Only my second lap and I made a 44-2. Nice. Where's my dude? Where's my lollipopper, dude? Bringing it in, dude. I like to RP it on track day. Full RP now. Like, we don't full RP from now on, dude. The same car from beginning to end, right? That's my thought. Right? There we go. Teach all the kids. Teach the kids. I just realized it's Checkies now. It's Checkies. And on full fuel, Sven's Lambo is crazy loose. Is it? I bet it's pretty fast. Can you tell Elvis to look at the Discord? Hey, Hugh, welcome in. Hugh is calling. Elvis, look to the Discord, Elvis. Look to the Discord. Elvin. Well. Hugh, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome in. How are you doing, sir? Looks like your stream's doing well. You've been streaming a lot more as well. Sorry I can't hang in there. I popped in. I've lurked a few times. You know, I lurk. I just never have enough time to like, you know, wade into a conversation. Essentially, it's pretty much most of my Twitch watching is that. Pretty much the entirety of it, in fact, these days. Just you know, pop around, dude. Just, you know, and then you know, it's just the other tricky things too. Is like, you know, it's I find that I don't, you know, yeah. Well, I'm good. Been grinding to 10K. Dude, nice, man. So Howard, do you have any updates about your journey, man? You want to share? Just at see where like, are you? Last I checked, you were kind of like transitioning into F2. Okay, not yet. Okay, real life. So Hugh, if you guys don't know, Hugh Barter is a real life driver as well as Elvis Rankin, and he is. Should I leave the car? Probably. I wonder if it would make a difference. He is driven, as far as I remember, French and Spanish F1, or sorry, not F1, F3. Sorry, F4. Where's F4? I think it was F3, or maybe it was F4. I don't remember now. I've watched a lot of your races though. I can't remember if it was F4 or F3 now, or if you're going into F2. It's been a while. Can you talk about like where you're going? Oh well, whatever. Oh, still trying to find money. Okay. Yes, the age old. Yeah. I mean, certainly streaming a lot more, getting like your following up and whatnot. That's gonna help. Like, you're gonna have to really grind. Like, is that why you're kind of moving into social presence and whatnot? Kind of jamming on that. Are you gonna do YouTubing? Elvis, you gonna do YouTube? Hey, good luck to you too as well. Let me take some fuel out. I probably don't need that much fuel. Like a fool. If I'm gonna hang with these homies, I'm gonna have to drop some fuel. Let's do like 30 liters. I mean, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, that should be enough, right? 30 liters probably enough, right? Wouldn't you say? All right, you guys gonna be drafting your minds off here. Okay, let me just. That should be enough. Maybe I might have to. Okay, here we go, dude. Let's turn it down here. Nice. I like this more just kind of like no scrutiny qualify session. You know, that way everybody's just chilling. And we just go right into the race, man. Honestly, I even like the idea of doing like 2 5-lap heats. Or maybe like 2 5-minute heats. Sorry, 2 5-minute heats or something like that. I love tournaments. I love the idea. In fact, one of my favorite things in video games in the last couple of years is like Rocket League having these like tournaments. That was so sick. Like just in the game. You know, it's so sick.
15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. The track temp is 21. The air temp is 8.
Elvis, don't give me pole. No EOL for you.
Catch up to car number 02.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good time. Absolutely. And it's a great way to find some sponsors, I think, as well.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Oh, are we on the full? Oh, damn. I think I might have accidentally done the full. You know, some laps allow you to do it, some laps don't. I should just do the standing start. We should just do standing start from now on, dude. Like, just mix it up. We don't need to practice rolling start, right? I mean, I don't know. We should just, because then we could just skip this whole thing. I don't know. Because some tracks just don't allow it. Elvis, don't give me pole. No EOL for you. Oh, should I EOL you guys? Should I EOL some people? Oh, you guys want me to EOL you? You want me to end of line Elvis? I mean, it probably makes the most sense, right?
Elvis was asking for EOL in the chat.
Is it? He was? Sorry, I just turned it up at the end. Sorry, I missed that. You said you were asking for it? Yes? Is that a yes? No, that's a no.
Yeah, give Elvis the EOL.
I need to turn. Dang it, dude. I just my voice has like up all the way. Some people are just really loud. Some people are too quiet. I'm just gonna give him that. I think he's saying yes, right? Is he saying yes? He does want it. No EOL for you. Okay, I just kind of let it ride. Oh, he does want it? Oh, you do? How do I do it? Oh, crap. Where is it? I'm panicking. Oh, there it is. Move to end of line. Okay. That's what I figured. I was like, why? Does anybody else want it? Got Elvis, because Hugh's probably back there. Okay, nice. Okay, let me take a look up here. Ooh, we got Eddie, so at least we got Eddie here. Nice, dude. Eddie's number 9. Sweet, I'm number 8. This is what we need. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice even distribution here. This is good. This is what we're looking for. Nice. All right, guys, just try to give space and keep it. Yeah, it's real life. Try to pretend it's realistic. Okay. It's like first gear, second gear? I don't know.
Okay, Swank, get ready.
I subscribe to G&G. They're all different. They all have different character. They all have a little bit of a different character vibe. I started with Craig's Setup Shop. And then I found myself trying majors, and then I did pure driving school, and then I did a few other, and then Jay's Garage. Try Jay's. Honestly, start with Jay's. Jay's Garage is free. Uh-oh. Ooh, see some smoke there, dude. I was hallucinating that he was sideways. That was crazy. Uh-oh. Ooh, tucking in. Oh, we gotta push to catch back up to Eddie, that's for sure. Dude. Okay. A little too much understeer. That's my fault. Nothing. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's nothing for Watto yet. Normally they do get on. Normally they're kind of are the earlier ones. It just depends on the week. Here's our doc. Oh, that's right. No brake there. Whoops. That's the wrong word for that. I'm going to move my bias back one click. Elvis Reagan. All right, he's on my six. I'll let him go. Whoops, sorry. I dipped my grass situation there. That was almost a catastrophic failure. Nothing personal. Jay said it feels great. Oh, nice. Good. Oh. Got Jer. Who's Jer? Is this Hugh? Is Jerem Hugh? I don't see Hugh's name up here. I didn't know if he was in here or not. I might have forgotten that this is his in-game name. All right. Let's see. Hey, we're gonna hang with these pros, bros. Dude, this is gonna be a fat old Saki right here. The sack's gonna get fat. Elvis is gonna have a tough time getting to P1. I can tell you that right now. It's not gonna be easy. They got some real dominatrixes in front of him. Just kidding, sort of. I think they're hard fighters. That's all. That's what I mean. Hard fighters. Currently, I use G&G though, Drip. I use G&G, and I love their setups. It's always matched my style very nicely, and I currently have an A+ subscriber as well. So I like them as well. At Pure Driving School, you know, it's just you gotta kind of try them all a little bit. You gotta you gotta kind of do your homework. Oh, looked like a touch, a grazing. Isn't it? Was that an inside pass? That was crazy. Okay, the R-Dog. Oh, R-Dog sliding out. R-Dog. All right, here we go. The train is mounting an assault now on Eddie. the train, dude. Eddie is about to get steamrolled. I got 5th gear. Well, that's a sketchy turn. This one too. Oh yeah, that's nice though. I got my bias back 1 click though. Oh, that's where it's at. I'm just barely hanging on. Oh, too much. Oh, he went wide too. I was gonna say, dude, how are you gonna make that? How are you gonna make that? He didn't. His plans were to go wide. I need to understand where I can actually go wide there. I tried to scrambling for setups. Tired of. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, we all get to that level.
You've got 10 minutes remaining.
Oh yeah, my dude. I understand. I used to do one-offs as well. You can go cheaper that way, like Major's Garage. What I used to do is I would, instead of, well, it depends on what you're driving during the week, you know. And if you're driving a lot of a single car, then you can get away with buying a single car from Major's Garage. I died. Yeah, I observed it. I was there not taking pictures, but mental pictures. Mental memories. I should probably take that nasty now that I've dropped off of their sweetness. Here we go. Dude, that's sketchy in 5th gear. It does feel nice though. Definitely want to take this in 4th gear. Dude, it feels so. It's hooking up really nice. You're probably just relaxed. Just relax, dude. I like taking that curve. We're all just chilling. Who it is? Is this Pedro? Uh-oh. Well, that's one way to do it. Beeline to do. What's up, King Ryan? Welcome in. What is up? Yeah, AMG's kind of had Kind of a big bop, yeah. It seems like the people who are really good with it can definitely make it work though still, but it's harder to make it to get it to hook up like that from my experience. Is that it's just the skill curve has gone up a lot higher, which makes sense I think for a car like that, given that it's kind of an unintuitive shape and everything. But yeah, you got to go really deep to make it work. Higher downforce. Yeah. Yeah, that's the tricky thing about Daytona is that you can make them as loose as you can handle. You can make them as loose as you can handle, but you know, it all comes at a cost, and you know, again, it all comes back to modality, right? So Jay's garage tends to make more like very driver friendly, but also like good quality, you know. But driver friendly is his like main focus versus like buying a Majors Garage Elite setup is going to be much more focused on say an eSport kind of approach, depending on your capability of harnessing. You know, again, what I always try to do, you know, and if you're at that place in your development, which is do an entire season where you're just sticking to one car, and in GT3 for example, and to stick to one car, but you're switching out the setups. So you're using J-setups and you're using another setup, and you know, maybe scrounge around as well. But going deeper into one car with multiple setups is going to give you a lot more growth, I think, opportunity as a driver. Did setups change? What do you mean from what? What do you mean? Oh, they changed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They changed from week to week, man. Week to week. I mean, depending on the conditions, depending on, like we were just talking about how VRS, for example, earlier in the season at Algarve, would be different conditions and a different setup to the one that was distributed for the IMSA one this week. You know, I mean, it would probably work a little bit, but it's not going to be custom tuned. You know what I'm saying, for the conditions. You know, every change, every temperature change, every condition change is going to allow the setup makers to push and pull the car a little bit differently in those conditions. And of course, every setup maker is going to have a different philosophy for how they arrive there. So, and that's where you come in as you're as a younger driver, for example. You're trying to figure out how do I discover my style? How do I discover who I am as a driver? Well, that's one great way to do it. That's one great way to do it. Or did you crash? Yeah, slow and steady back here, dude. Rocking the tortoise strat. Yeah, podes, baby. That's all right. No comments. All right. You'll look. I'd be happy to pick you up. You want me to pick you up? I virtually picked you up off the side where you got in, and then I'll let you touch the wheel and the pedal. Just reach across. I'm gonna let you win this one. You know what I'm saying? Are they different though compared to side by side? What do you mean, like the setups? Do I notice the difference? Oh yeah. I mean, in a lot of cases, trying two different setups from two different schools is like trying two different cars. You know, very different load up, very different suspension, very different. Like, everything's just so different typically. Now, I noticed it a lot more, say, with the Porsche. You know, I think there's probably certain cars where you're going to notice it more, but that's the whole point, right? The whole point is you're like going deeper and deeper into understanding this car And in so doing, you know, trying more setups is going to allow you to be able to kind of explore more of that, because it's like you know, it's like going to, it's like having, what do they say, like a flight of wine or whatever, where you do all these like wine tests like back to back to back. It's like when you do tests back to back to back like that, it really reveals the character of, like, the true character of the setup, you know. And also, but it also reveals more about what you like, and then it's gonna allow you to push further into a direction of setups that you like. You're like, oh, I like this. I actually do like this. And I'm like, oh, I'm actually naturally gravitating. I'm gravitating toward, you know, a particular. Who is this? Oh.
Left side, clear left.
I want to drive behind Jared.
More to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Just one more lap behind you, dude. Just one last suckling. One last teat suckling. That's all I ask. Although now he doesn't have a draft, though. Will he pull away? That's the real question. Will he get an easy victory, or is there not an easy victory here? Oh, jeez, big old slap, slippity slap, net coated. Hard to tell. Yeah, it's just don't worry about it. It was just you're hallucinating. You're just hallucinating. Okay, you've had way too many drugs today. It's not iRacing. Just for drugs. Okay. Here we go. Just kidding, kids. Alcohol, I mean. VRS, for instance, how have you compared to VRS to this? Oh, I haven't yet. No, I haven't. I would only assume that would be the case. I would only assume it would be the case only because I've sat in on, but I could take a look. You suspect they're the same? I don't know. I doubt it. I would be shocked if they would. I kind of don't want to know, but maybe I should know. Maybe you're right. I can't even. I gotta. My car doesn't want to rotate when I try to do that.
Mate, you made them all look silly today.
I made you look silly, boys. I'm sorry. I like how crew chief was getting in on that EDM there at the end. Dude, welcome in here, dude. Okay. Well, let me see here. I suspect they are the same. I hope they are not. So should we do? Yeah, we're gonna just probably hop over to IMSA, I think, today, because that's pretty straightforward. Let's hop over to IMSA. Maybe if we have time at the end, we'll do that Formula Ford jam. But let's make sure we're building. So what we're gonna do, because there's really no point. So I guess what we should do is that the best. Here, let me take my gloves off, dude. Wait, what are you saying? That's just my take on things. So, do the amount of stuff that Setup Shops Elite uses the dampers and Acura every week. It's really, wow. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I guess I don't. I don't know. Yeah. I guess I just have a lot of respect for the setup maker, so I've never really compared, but maybe you're right. I would imagine they would revisit, but maybe you're right. Maybe if it's close enough in the same season, maybe they would just kind of push it out or whatever. Also, kind of just like, have you heard of Trophy AI? I think I have. Yeah. I think I have heard of that because I'm pretty sure that I might have access to it. In fact, I might have a free access to it. I'm not really sure. Or is it free? I think it might be free as well, maybe. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. Schedule. I'm just going to do it manually because, like, that sucked, dude. Like, doing this was horrible, but I'm kind of curious to see what it does, what it rolls. Let's just do it. We got to do it. We got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? We got to do what we got to do here. Let's see. Hopefully it saved my copy paste. We'll see. No. So just say, like, here, I'll just copy and paste it from the other one. That's fine. We'll go fast here. Open practice only. No. We'll do open qualifier plus race. And I think for these, it's better to have it be like 20 minutes too. Because of the fact that, you know, all the cars are good. So that's nice. At least all the cars are good. You know, that's good. This is good. This is good. For some reason, that's not. And then this. I just don't understand why some of the settings are good and some of them are not good. Short parade lap is just okay. And then this should be all set properly here. And now we're gonna look at weather here. So now it's generating weather, and it looks like this is the weather. So auto. Oh wait, so then it moved it away. Oh crap! Did I screw it up? I think I screwed it up. So I can't even do that, can I? Okay, we're learning here. I'm pretty sure the only way to get the exact settings is to do this. We have to redo it. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's do a quick test. Let's do a quick little test here, dude. Kind of like the idea of making it longer, though. Yeah, you see? So that's these are the conditions. You don't want auto. You just want whatever it sets. That's how you do it. So these are the conditions for the week, basically. So that's how you don't want to touch anything. So these are cloud cover 22 to 94%, chance of rain 65%. So probable, and then humidity 54, blah blah blah. And heavy wind, actually, a ton of wind. See, this is what I need. This is it's like screw VRS. VRS is just like, get it out of here. Yeah, dude. Wait. Are you jumping out what I'm saying about VRS? Get it out. I think I'm having my own narrative, but I'm not sure if you're jumping on my train, dude. The VRS is fired. Yeah. I think it's out. It's like, why? What are we doing over there, dude? It's just a joke. This is good. This is great. So we're set. This is approved forecastable. Let's take a look at the actual forecast here. Temperatures are a flat 68 with cloud cover, 82. We got, and then precip. Oh, we're going up. And then it looks like with a full, is this a full banger for, yeah. Oh, it's all a chance at this point. It's all a game of chance. Hey, CB, welcome in, by the way. I've already been talking about you. Hey, congrats on your performance. I believe that IMSA next week is the only other rain week for IMSA. Ugh. I hope not, dude. I'm just going to turn this off all the way, and then we're just going to make sure all these other ridiculous settings are set. Let me see here, dude. Qualifying scrutiny's off. Yeah, that's good. That's good. This is good. This is good. That's great. We're just going to do... I always do this. Scamp, is this... Stinky Mia, is this what we want to do still? 25%? Is that still approved? Take a look here. Like Swank, Trackday. This is IMSA, Prep, Rain, and then my... Oh, jeez. So I just copy and paste it. There we go. And then, okay, let me just see. We're going to go through it one more time. 1 hour. I'll just stick to 1 hour, dude. I'm sticking to 1 hour. Okay, we got all the cars in place, pretty sure. All the cars are there. Just get, oh, rolling start. USOB. Okay, sorry. Okay, so many settings. Short parade lap. Okay. Sorry, I'm fine. Okay. Sports car. These are sports cars. These are sports cars, dude. I think we're fine. I think everything else is good. We're cooking. Buy. We're buying. We're buying now, dude. Buy now. Welcome in here, guys. Hey. It's loading up, dude. It's finally loading. It's finally loading. Here it is, dude. And now I'm gonna post this one. The big boy banger. We're gonna post this one to the Discord, dude. Everybody's gonna be popping off here. Popping off over here. Swank Trackday. Oh, you know what I should do as well? You know, ooh. Let me do this. I'm gonna say voice only. Or voice. What am I hearing up there? For voice only stream. Only stream. See Discord. Discord stage. I guess. So that's ly/ that, dude. That's for you guys. Because a lot of people didn't know we're doing that yet, so we'll just do that. Cool. All right, I'm gonna join up as Algarve. I'm pretty sure which was the one for here. Is this was this good for what was the? Oh, I just updated that too. That's a lot. That's a lot of information there. I'm so sorry. I just updated that as well. I'm trying to update all the things, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot, bros. Okay, let's take a look at the G&G BOP. If you guys want to take a look at it, G&G marks the Acura as the top doggy, followed by the Porsche GTP, Cadillac, and Acura. Margins are pretty slim, though, given that there's all the same driver, though, so probably Acura. And then Porsche 142.4, Ferrari 142.4, Algarve, Lambo 142.6. Okay, so like Porsche. Porsche. It's a Porsche. I don't know why I'm saying. I guess should I say Porsche more like with what accent do I say Porsche? To German? Ah, dude, here we go. Registering. Okay, hold on. Let me just post. I need to post this to the Discord yet. Okay, or did I? Did I? No. IMSA rainy official ranked weather rain is live, I guess. Search Swank in hosted dudes. Bingo. Okay, nice. Okay, sorry, dudes. German? Is it German? How do you even say Porsche? How do you even say it? It doesn't even seem like German words. German Porsche. Doesn't even seem like a Porsche, like a German word. Hey, welcome in, guys. Oh, dude, hey. Show off some of the work I've been doing as well. I don't know if you guys want to see. Some dudes weren't in here earlier, but check it out, dude. Look at this. I'm gonna move this a little out of the way. Been roasting some coffee, dude. Loving it. Having a great time. I'm loving this. Oh, I don't know if you still see it. It's beautiful. Oh, those are beans going out. Those are beans going out tomorrow. Get bagged tomorrow. They're still kind of, these ones are still kind of airing out a little bit. Is this the contest for how many beans are in the jar? I don't know. I'd have to do more like grams. Grams would be the only way I could do it because I would have no idea how many beans were in there either. Unless I could reverse engineer how many beans by like saying like, you know, the average roasted bean is this many milligrams, and then, you know, do that. Because I can tell you how many grams is in it. Probably. Actually, no. I don't even know if I have a scale. But no, I'd have to use like a
Track
human
temperature's
size scale.
falling. It's now
Basically.
17 Celsius.
The old human size scale. Let me get the. Oh, what I should do is when I'm not wearing these, I should put these here. Oh, I should do this or something like that. Oh yeah. Like that type of deal. Oh, or even like up here, maybe like up here. Oh, just like right there, dude. No, it was better over here. Just a little bit. Yes, it's subtle. That's what we're looking for. Subtle, dude. All right, let me download this setup here real quick. It's already downloaded. I just have to literally cut and paste it. I'm going to try to look into getting that auto downloader for G&G. That's a game changer, dude. I waste so much time doing that. I'm so excited to hear you say that there is that feature because I'm freaking out. That's going to save me so much time. You have no idea. Like little things like that, I love because it's like that could save me like 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. You stack that up, you know, over that many days in a year. You just saved me a whole year of my life in 1 year. Okay, here we go. Portimao. This is Portimao. This is Portimao. Yeah. It's a little weird. It's like, can we just call it Algarve? Like, if we're calling it Algarve in the game, I think we should call it Algarve in the setup, though. What? You know, why do we have to do that?
You're on a dry tire.
You're on a dry tire. Yeah, dude, if I could have my crew chief be just this heavy smoker guy from Manhattan that pretty much typically sells hot dogs on the street. Please. Or even then, like, and then my spotter is like a 60-year-old female, like, smoker from Vermont. Wait, what the heck just happened? Oh, this thing just fell down. Let me just put this over here. Oh, please, I just want to be surrounded by, like, yeah, people who sound like this. You got a car, you're right. Just, like, pretty sure you have cancer, lung cancer, probably. Too much paddock life. All right, so, oh wait, I'm in dries. Ooh, I'm in dries. Sorry, I totally just checked out right now. Stuttgart, is this the contest for how many beans are in it? Dude, we want to do some contests though. Actually, that's a great idea. Miss J Bear, I don't know if you're listening to this. That is a great idea. Also, okay, yeah. Can I have the wet weather going on? Wet tire situation. What's a pirate's favorite track? Algarve. Yeah, I can see that. Especially with all this rain. He's definitely sailing out here. Alright, dude, let me get hooked up with the dude. Who's out here on the track? I know Sean's he's on. Oh, he's in the Acura. Alright, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we could do a bean contest. That'd be sick. if you're into it. I like this track. This is a good track. Yeah, or are you talking about Aragorn? Is this still is this still technically dry or is this wet? I don't even know. Is this still technically dry? Let me see. What is it saying? I don't even know how to tell. Does anybody know how to tell? It says 100%. It's wet? Okay. Copy that. I mean, I see the rain coming down, but I just couldn't tell if, like, the track was wet. Gee, it's been a while. Been a while since I was in the wet. Whoops.
Thanks, Swank. Thanks, Swank.
Now, as a viewer, yeah, you're definitely. It's open hosted for sure. Open Trackday for sure. Noob sauce. Everybody's welcome. We just loaded it. There's a lot more grip here on the actual racing line still. I have to say it was really thoroughly and kind of interesting to watch Josh Rogers race in the rain, frustrated. It's not something. It was a very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, dude. Yeah, hop in here, man. Yeah, we just started it. Probably go wide. I don't even know. It doesn't really seem like it's slick though. It still doesn't seem like it's like a fully saturated on the track. So in some ways it feels like you can kind of take the racing line a little bit, but I'm not sure. Well, I just came in too hot there. Any tips to prevent spinning out mid-court? From throttle or from brake? Like at what point are you at which point are you spinning? Or saying or just off throttle? Off both. All of the above. Can you narrow it down? Downshifting and braking in the MX-5. Oh yeah. Well, one way you can do it is by blipping with your foot. So blip shift. Wait, does my clutch work? Oh. It doesn't. You can see it working, but it doesn't actually engage. But basically, what you would do is you would just like as you're kind of lifting off, you would lift in the clutch, you know, and then you would as you're braking. Are you heel towing? Do you heel toe, or I guess you don't have to heel toe anymore, do you? The kids don't have to heel toe anymore, dude. Okay, so I'm sorry, I just made it way more complicated because you don't even do that anymore. Okay, okay, modification. Yeah, basically you're braking like this, and then basically you shift, add your own little blip, like your own little throttle blip, because that'll help your engine wind down easier from that shift, that downshift. That's a great way to do it. And then it'll also also brake a little earlier probably as well, you know, to kind of explore what I'm saying until you get comfy with it. And, you know, sometimes there's a lot of different, like, for example, like the Formula Ford, there's just all sorts of things. Like some corners like an early shift, right? Like if it's like a sweeping kind of a corner, some corners like an early shift. And to help keep the kind of understeer under check, or the oversteer under check, kind of turn it into more understeer, you know, or to get like on throttle a little sooner. You know, honestly, I would even recommend going onto YouTube. Go to YouTube and search for Skip Barber going faster. Skip Barber going faster. And you gotta, that's like a textbook. That's like a textbook amount of information, and you're not going to be able to watch it all in one sitting, but that is going to be, yeah, that's going to have stuff in there like that like, you know, information like that should kind of come from racing school. So if you haven't been through racing school, you should definitely check out that video. Like if you're coming in from a more casual game, or even a more serious game even, I think for iRacing, it's important to go to racing school. You know, and Skip Barber going faster is like basically a free way to do that. But it's all in there. You know what I mean? It's all about, because they're like, for example, like real life racing school, it's all about being safe. It's all about not killing people, not causing damage, right? That's like number one priority, you know? So that it's an important mentality to grasp, I guess, to be able to start going faster with Skip Barber specifically. And if you want to go faster with Skip Barber, you gotta, you know, there's a lot of shorts happening in there because it's from like the 80s, 90s, or whatever. It's like some shorts from the 70s in there. You're gonna see things that maybe you weren't ready for. Anyways, hopefully that helps you a little bit. But, you know, with your specific question, yeah, blipping your throttle can help. But you don't want to do it too much because you can also induce a lot of... You really don't want to do it in cornering. Like for example, like you really want to do it more on straights, Ryan. Like, for example, like this. Like, say I would, like, shift here. You would blip that one more so. Because you're going to induce some understeer rather than in a corner. Like, if you have a downshift in the corner, you wouldn't want to do it as much. But it depends. You might also be trying to downshift too early as well. You can also just simply go later on your downshifts. You know, brake a little earlier, try to get the rotation in a little earlier, things like that. I don't know. Hard to say. It kind of all gets melds into one, you know, suggestion after a while. So I try to keep it simple. The understeer experience is unreal. Oh, it is? Well, that's because you're not trail braking then. So basically, as you brake, don't just jump off, but you'll learn that from Skip Barber. Skip Barber's going to teach you all that. You know, trail braking, he'll go into the science and why as well. Because, yeah, trail braking is an important way of decreasing your radius, right? It's just like prograde, retrograde, right? It's just like, have you ever studied astrophysics or... You know, you gotta think of it like astrophysics, really. If you ever studied physics. Nope. Oh well. It might be time. No, I mean, just watch that video. You're fine. You don't have to start like watching Neil deGrasse Tyson or Tom Scott or Scott Manley or the list goes on. Okay. You don't have to do that. But will it make you a better driver? It's debatable. You will become a more well-rounded person, though. In so doing. Just academically. Goes and buys a physics. Yeah, right. Astrophysics specifically. Not just physics. Physics, that's probably fine. I mean, look. Astrophysics is way more interesting. Sorry, physicians, I guess? I don't know who, you know. I guess that's something else. I will return the regular physics. No, dude. No. Have you never played around with, what's it? Tape. Can't remember. I'm trying to play. I see the little characters in my head. Kerbal. That's what it is. Kerbal. Kerbal's awesome, man. I've watched so many hours of people playing that game over the years. So interesting. But yeah, anyways, the point is that like the more brake you add, the more your radius will decrease, right? So decreasing radius, right? So if you need to decrease, you have to use your brain a little bit, you know, decreasing radius, but And then your throttle's gonna increase the radius a little bit. That's why you're getting your understeer. Okay, again, Skip Barber. I wish Skip Barber talked like that. He doesn't, sadly. I'm sorry. If Skip Barber talked like, I would just, yeah, of course, man, no problem. Are you focusing on GT3 or you said MX5 so? Yeah, I mean, the Skip Barber stuff really applies to the MX5 too. MX5 and say like the Formula Ford. The Formula Ford is gonna be very similar to, except that you have to use the clutch, right? The Formula Ford, you have to use the clutch pretty much if you want to be competitive. But the MX5, you don't now. The MX5 just has the automatic clutch, I guess. It's built into the car. Okay, quality does not work for IMSA. This needs to be right. Oh, does it? It's stuck on Q deploy. Oh, what? Why is it stuck? Why can't you have control over that? Ah, sorry, dude. Okay, because it's Q. Bummer. Okay, well, bummer. I can make up another one. Ah, jeez. Oh, it gets slick out here. It forces Q deploy and Q. I see. That's a bummer. Okay, well, there's always something. There's always something. You know, you try to have a good idea and you're like, oh, this is going to be a good one. No. All good ideas are bad ideas. Almost all of them. Almost all of them. It'll fix this race, but next week we'll do another one after this. I mean, this will be over here probably 20 minutes. I don't even know what to do. I mean, is this going to be popular? Is this going to be dead? Or are people still doing Sebring 12s? I mean, I bet you the Sebring 12s are still popping off, right? It's always like this on endurance events weekends. It isn't going to rain? What do you mean? It's not going to rain for the official? For IMSA. How can you tell? I'm trying to figure out how to best do this. How do you know that it's not going to rain? I use the create a hosted session from this, or is it better to do the test drive? How are you doing it? I really wish they had ironed this out. It'd be a lot better. The schedule PDF. Yeah, but that's what I did last week and it was wrong. This is the way it was right before. Like, this is the way Felipe recommended. Felipe Solari recommended this way because it's the only way he found to actually replicate the real sessions. Like, this should be one-to-one how the session should be. At least when the race starts, I think. I don't know, depending on the amount of rain. So you think this is a Jack Sesh all the way around? Jack Sesh, no good. I really honestly don't care how I do it. I just want to be right. So if your way is 100% right, it says it won't. Really? No, the conditions are right? Wait.
Mind these track limits, please, Swank.
What? Oh, I see. So it's just disabled. I see. I see. Got it. Got it. That's so disappointing. Is this gonna be dead, Sean? Do you think this week's gonna be dead for IMSA? I'm getting the feeling like it is, right? Is this gonna be dead? What do we focus on? I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh well, it'll be what it is. I mean, there's really nowhere else to go at this point. I mean, if IMSA is dead, it's just like, well, we'll go Formula Ford. Which is kind of, dude. Have you done Formula Ford? Sean, do you like Formula Ford? Would you do that with us? Or whatever. Maybe I just do rank races now, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Weird, man. I really don't. You're not sure. Dang it. Okay, so should we just do we'll just do a session with the dry, I guess. Just do a dry session and practice only. So let's just do that. I'm going to set up a dry only sesh since this seems to not be correct because they've disabled the rain, as Sean is saying, for next week. So
Let's keep this session. Just do it after this.
well, but why? Well, I don't mind. Well,
Just in case they lied and actually did enable it.
you're here. Well, now do you see? Here, let me see on the schedule. Because I don't know, dude. Okay, well, we'll just write it out then. I just feel bad for you with the qualifying thing. Alright, we'll just cruise. Cool. Well, welcome in here, dudes. I'm definitely down to do some Formula Ford, though. I feel like that was actually pretty fun. I've tried some Super Formula. In fact, I'd be down to do Super Formula. In fact, if you guys are down. I didn't know if you guys would be down though. I could do either one. Hey, what's up, Zach? Welcome in. I could do Super Formula Dry, just prep that up, or we could do Formula Ford Rain at Okayama. I don't know what Super Formula track is next though. What's up, Zach? Welcome in. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Get some multi-class practice. Get some. Get a tiny little bit. Oh, it's starting to get nice and rainy now. Oh, the rain's starting to really pick up. Oh, yeah. It almost seems like iRacing is like afraid to turn the rain on. iRacing, why are you so afraid? Are they afraid of their pro guys probably getting mad? And like going to another game or something? Leaving and going to Le Mans Ultimate? Like I could see that, right? Do you think
No, we want more rain races. I don't know why they have it disabled and enabled.
But maybe Josh Rogers doesn't.
Very weird decision. Hey, he's washed.
Oh no! You see,
Go back to Red School.
go back to red.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Transfer. Oh, dude, that gear thing is a monstrosity. I've got to figure out. I got to cut the fat a little bit. I'm so sorry. I guess I don't need it all in there. More hash. Hey, Hashy Sacks, welcome in, man. More rain. I agree. I'm on the rain train too. I'm on the rain train as well, dude. It's fun. It's fun to mix it up. I can't tell if I like.
You see how OP the LMP2 is in the wet compared to the Acura or the LMDH in general.
I'm just fed.
Oh yeah.
It's got like infinite grip. Are you using a wet line at all? Because it doesn't really need it.
Hashish, welcome in, my dude. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You're gonna join us. We're gonna do a dry session next. We don't even know if this is gonna happen, so we're gonna run it out just for another
Gotta
10.
give me a few laps for the tires to warm up.
Just 10 more minutes, and we'll probably switch over to the a dry session. We'll see. It doesn't really look like a lot of dudes are joining this session though.
Unless I run out of boost before that.
That's why I'm kind of down to also mix it up and do some super formula. Maybe we just do some racing at like Hawk or something. Just send it super formula Hawk. I think everyone will storm iRacing obviously if we get rain. You're saying the pro guys? Yeah, I mean, it seems like, you know, I've talked about it at length with my wife actually, and you know, she's got some interesting opinions, you know, but I think in general I've concluded that they're probably just really afraid of what people are thinking, whether or not people, you know, I think they're just really afraid about the top 1% not liking it. So I think they're really, really worried about making.
Well, so far the top 1% really likes it, except for the ones that can't drive in it because of that.
Well, that's good. That's great. That's fantastic.
Like, Sebring 12-hour, that was awesome. Starting in the wet was incredible.
Dude, I loved watching it. I mean, I wish I could have watched like all of it wall to wall, but I certainly it certainly made it very interesting to see it evolve. And
My tires are warm, Kevin. I'm coming for it.
just realistic, you know what I mean? Just realistic. Do you mind sharing the gear overlay? No, not at all. What do you mean gear overlay? What's like just my overlays in general, all the overlays, or what gear overlay? Are you talking about this thing, the LED? Wait, let me see.
Rain is getting more heavy.
Like this thing where it says the X, where the X is popping up.
The heavier it gets, the closer the Acura gets to LMP2.
That is.
I keep saying Acura because you know what I mean. It's just LMP2.
That is the Romaine Robs plugin for SimHub.
Maybe
Yeah,
the car
that's-
gets set, but
That'll save you. That saves you. I've got one. You can put it up on every screen
If they
as well.
fix the VOP, maybe the other cars would be viable.
That's the sick thing about it, dude. You can freaking add
And make
it
this
to
car
every
worse in the
screen. So
wet
I've got
than
one
the
on
other
this
cars.
screen, and actually,
Almost
the next
more
thing
in the
I'm gonna do
wet
is add it to
compared
this
to
screen. And you don't have to buy them. You know what I mean? Like it's like why buy the physical ones when you can just have a digital one, and like that solves that problem. And it's better too because it's like I've seen it. I've almost purchased them, and I'm like, but why? Because it's like they have them up here, like they're like where the screen would be. So it's like, why not just run on your screen? You know what I'm saying?
To one time is good.
I'm trying to go wide here, mix it up. Nah,
I think I'm out of boost. Curse you, quality ERS.
Ashish, welcome in, my dude. Thanks again for the kind comments. Sorry you had to see that. That's why I try not to talk in chats anymore, honestly. It's gotten to the point where it's like oftentimes I regret it. exactly been what you've been looking for. Nice, dude. Yeah, it's sick, right? It's just, you know, if you don't run SimHub is kind of a bloaty program, but it seems to run pretty well. You know, it has a pretty, you know, it's got so many functions in it as well. I use it for controlling some rumble elements, and like you can use SimHub for wind, like controlling wind tunnel thingies, which is kind of like my next curiosity. It's like, what's this all about? What's this little wind tunnel thingies all about? You know, and just getting blasted as you go faster. You know, the wind kind of picks up. That's kind of cool. You know, but now I need sort of like a rain spitter. You know, like where as I'm approaching like more spray, you know, it's a little bit of, I want a little bit of spray in my face.
Sector 1 time is good.
Just like, not a lot. You know, as much as we could like find its way in through like a race car. Yeah, just a little couple. Very nice. Very misty. You know, that way there's no droplets. It's just like more of a puff of mist. You know, that'd be kind of cool. I've been having some latency problems with Racelab, so oh yeah. Well, I still use Racelab, but I agree. I think that's just issues with Racelab right now. I wouldn't look. Esteban he's working on it. He always has issues. There's always issues with new releases and whatnot. But he seems to be updating it quite a bit. So there's definitely some bugs in the system. But I get you. But I use both. SimHub isn't really a replacement, though. I'm gonna be honest. It's really not a replacement for another kind of overlay, because the overlays really aren't that great per se. Like unless you like rocking a dashboard. The dashboards are cool, but I've learned that less overlays is better. So I try to rely on the car dashboard now, like a little bit more, even though I don't see the whole dashboard. But yeah, maybe what I should do is actually like pull a dashboard off and put it on the side of the screen. That way I can see more of the data. That'd be nice. But I also wish SimHub had a feature where, dude, please SimHub, like add a feature where.
All right, I don't think it's gonna happen. Never mind.
The rain. Oh, probably something else. Turn 5 dashboard. I mean, you could also look. SimHub's got dashboards, that virtual dashboards. I just wish that the dashboard could be synced with the car you get into. I mean, you can, but it's like I just wish that it could just virtualize it. It takes a lot of work. Is all. Probably not too much, but you know, just kind of like you get in a car and it just pops up with the dashboard. I just need it off to the side, basically. I'm also thinking about turning on my. Now, tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think about this. Okay, check it out. Check it out. So I'm thinking about turning off my virtual mirror. Okay, turning off my virtual mirror altogether, forever. Right? Because I like a little bit more hardcore stuff. So like I wanted to go back to the real mirrors always. And okay, so hear me out. And then also I want to use NVI to then put those mirrors and mask them back on to the stream, like in the upper, like darker spots, like up in the top. Like I could pull, like we really don't need like all that stuff in the darker spots up there. I thought that would be cool. And then you would like see, you would see like the actual mirrors. It'd probably take more work though. Ideas. Like use the one, yeah, exactly. Like use the ones in the car, and like for example, because I even see the like little monitor one as well. Like I could put that one up there as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, that way you guys see my actual mirrors. I think that would take it up a notch, dude. Because I was doing that with Formula Ford, and I just like the feeling of like feeling claustrophobic. you know, in my car. I love the feeling of like, oh, is he there? Is he there? You know, like where's he at? Where's he at? It's like fighter pilot status. You're like, you know, he's, you know, you're like, look, I love that feeling of just not knowing. And so I really like that. Maybe I can do it real quick. Here, let me try to do it, set it up real quick. Between the, actually, let me go pee really quickly. This is probably the best time for me to pee. 2 minutes before. Stand by, dudes. I'm going to go pee really quickly. I've also got this little guy. I'm going to turn this into a Swank coffee roasters thing. Be right back, guys. I'm going to...
That's the end of the session. You're on pole. Well done.
I do yo. Oh, yeah. And then also experimenting. Check this out. I don't know if you guys find this interesting or not. But I'm experimenting with like roasting, you know, roasting at like different levels of, like, I don't know if you can see, you know, how it's not quite as dark. You know, these are my espresso beans, but I'm actually kind of playing around with like a little bit different roasties. You know what I mean? Roast levels. That was like pre-crack, second crack. If you know anything about like roasting, it's like you know, pre-second crack, post-second crack, middle crack. You know, it's stuff like that. Getting cracked out on coffee as well. Yeah. Welcome in here, dudes. Can I just stay in the server and it'll change to the new session? No, unfortunately it won't. No, we've got to reposition it. Oh, they updated the starting position, I think. Wait, what? I think we're just gonna bounce out of here, guys. I think, well, I don't know. We'll just do a couple laps. Hey, Fajizzle will come in. We'll just kind of get a little idea, I guess. Welcome in, Fajizzle. How you doing, man?
You're in pole. The track
Welcome
temp
in,
is
my dude.
17. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
Let me do this.
Follow car number 04.
Until we crash out. I'd like to get a little bit more contrast, though. Like a little bit more contrast on my image. I don't think I've done any sort of coloring yet for my screen. Oh, Sean Campbell. Oh, yes. Dude, I hope you go into real racing, Sean. You gotta start thinking about how do I get into real racing. You're that good. I think you're probably that good. You should definitely be doing it. I'm gonna keep saying it until you do it. Chilling after doing Sebring. Nice. How'd you do?
It requires a lot of money.
Yeah, you gotta build. You gotta build. Yeah, you gotta build it. You build that following, that Sean D. Campbell hot following. You know, it's just like a video game, really. You know, it's weird. It's weird. Life is like a video game sometimes. It's weird. But yeah, you got to get that volume. And then sponsors, you know, I mean, it's just all, you know, obviously your skill, though. The skill you have is going to do the heavy lifting. That's my point. I
think the money does the heavy lifting in real racing. If you see how the quote-unquote 20 best drivers in the world in F1 crash every time.
Yeah, but I think your personality could do well with just Twitch streaming and YouTube streaming to get that following. I really do.
I'd like to stream at some point. I need a computer that can handle it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, at this point. Dudes. I
I'm already getting 70 FPS at Sebring with all settings on off or low.
Yeah. That was pretty much my previous setup. I agree with Sean on the money statement. Yeah. Oh, Zach, do you
Don't start slow.
do you race
Don't start slow.
do you race MX-5 real life?
Okay, get ready.
Is that what we talked about? I think I might have. Your name is so familiar to me. You're Delta Sport too, right?
Alright. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
I think I always forget that you're with Delta.
Right side.
Okay.
Clear right.
I guess the nice thing about slowdowns in the rain is like they're pretty much irrelevant.
Left side. To right. Clear left.
Good start.
Yeah, Zach, you're doing real life MX-5s, right? I just feel like I've seen your name in the real life MX-5 territory. Is that not true? Like with Connor Zillich. You know Connor? You race with Connor? Yeah, I mean, even for those guys, it seems brutal, right? Like, even if you're like a winning Connor. Well, Connor's now finally kind of breaking out, right? He's finally doing some LMP2. I'm curious to see where he ends up because it's going to be, Connor is like such a kind of an interesting test bed right now if you think about it. Like Connor, yeah, I mean, he's kind of blazing a trail. Like, where does he end up? Nobody knows at this point because it's unprecedented, right? Or is it precedented? You race dirt lay miles under. Oh, nice. Ports of Pennsylvania.
Interesting.
And went down to Florida for a race at Volusia. Okay, nice. Yeah, for me, I would love to add this on to the channel eventually. This vision is in my mind, which is doing travel vloggings to races, like with behind the scenes VIP access, meeting awesome people all the time, and just living generally like a very, swanky lifestyle. And then in addition, also, pulling all of that into, hopefully like a sponsored paid seat on like a 4-team endurance, in America for funsies as much as possible. You know what I mean? Just be able to do real life stuff like just silly endurances with local American teams, but they take it seriously as well. It's just not as many spectators, in those areas. In the middle proving grounds for racing in America. It's a little complicated these days.
Swank, just cut the track.
Thoughts? Have any thoughts on that? I'm super. You're on a super late model crew. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, man. I was sponsored by Mac Tools and DeWalt, Stanley, Black and Decker when I raced. Dude, crazy, man. That's sick. Yeah, racing is one of those things where it's just kind of it's really just like a hobby. Hobby for the best. Oh, I slipped on a banana peel.
Nice one, son.
Yeah, like even for like the best of drivers, it's still just like a small. It's always just a hobby. It's always just like a something that goes away, you know, in the end. Is what I mean to say. Even for the best of them, you know, it never can stay. It's kind of sad in that way, you know. Like that's for all sports, I guess, in a lot of ways, but especially for racing. But only races for a year. At least you got there, dude. At least you were able to jam. Like, at least you got the memory and the feelings, and dude, that's huge. Working on the cars, yeah, right? I certainly have been thinking more about taking on like a car project in a particular kind of way. Like, I don't really like working on cars at all, but I do like the idea of like buying a used like VW Bug and just restoring it or something, like a 1969 VW Bug, like hardtop or convertible would be sick. You know, just like something simple, like a Lake Ghost project, basically, to kind of get my foot in the door, and then maybe do like a Porsche or something after that. And then I could see myself getting really addicted if I got like good. Like I could see how there's this one guy, Frank Schwartz, who loves he's a B-spec racer. He likes mini cars, and he just like has got like so many mini cars, the minis. And it's like once you can build like one, once you can rebuild one, you're like, oh, I could just like rebuild that one over there, 2 times faster, and then the next one's like, you just keep getting faster and faster, like rebuilding these cars, and then you've got extra parts, and then you're like, oh, geez, I could just build. Now I've got like 10 minis. That's kind of my thought. That's something I could definitely see myself doing. Seems like the Mini is a very competitive race car too in the B-spec, which is funny that it's not in this car or in iRacing. We have a Herbie car we made that we run on dirt tracks, dude. Yeah,
because we have the Clio.
Herbie, dude.
Imagine we would have got a mini spec car if we didn't get the Clio.
Oh yeah, dude. Instead of the Clio, absolutely. That'd have been sick. I like the Mini a lot. I think the Mini is just such a. I really would like to have a Mini myself, and maybe I've even thought about becoming Frank Schwartz. I mean, honestly, like the Mini is probably pretty easy to work on. They're so cute. The Clubman is so awesome, dude. Every time I see the Clubman driving around in town, I'm always like, damn, dude. Like, yeah, let's go. I mean, it's just like an SUV. It's like a trackable SUV with decent ground clearance. But like when you compare it to other cars in its class, like there's really not many other cars in its class. As well, yeah, dude, hit it up. Hit it up. Hit it up, Zach.
Stay away, Tom.
Dude, you got a major. I thought I did too much, but I still ran live.
Your infinite grip.
Your PC crashed? Oh no! Just realized there's like huge windmills up there. All right, dude. I think I might be done with this one. I'm cooked. I'm gonna call it here for this hosted session. Let's look at what we want to do next. I think I'm good. I don't know if I want to even prep test Algarve again. I don't care if it's wet or dry. I think I've seen enough Algarve in the last like couple weeks. I think I'm just like I'm good. I'm good, dude. For now, like I don't need to prep it anymore. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? A little Formula Ford action, maybe? Let's take a look at like what doing a Formula Ford, or should we just join a race? We might as well just join a race, dude. Screw prepping. Maybe we just send it. Maybe we just do a little open wheel. Would you guys be down to do some open wheel Senjis? Like Sunday open wheel madness. Let's work on that. We can do this one. Not really prepped for that. Let's take a look. What's in 15 minutes here? We got an open wheel situation or an oval situation. Oh wait, let me do like road. What do you guys think? I need feedback. Should we prep for the Formula Ford 1600 in rain? Or would you guys rather continue with the IMSA prep in the dry? Would you rather? I don't know. Seems kind of like I'm not really sure. Oh, dude, Formula A, boys. Dude, who wants to bomb Formula A? Probably not enough people, really. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do here, boys. Let's see what the next volley of races look like, too. Voice only stream. See Discord. I don't know why Discord spelled like that. All right, let me just take a little peek. See what is next here, or what would you guys be down for? I don't know, dude. Formula 16. I should have probably just jumped in there. Oh, Formula 16 is at Sebring. Wait, what? Wait, is this new? I don't remember seeing that. Or is that like a weekend thing? All right. Let me see here, dude. Formula B. We got GT. Wait. Oops. We got. I mean, really, we're just looking at. There's really nothing going on for open wheel. Is really the problem. Unless we do. Okay. Oh, here we go. We got the 16 at Summit Point. That was so weird. It showed Sebring. It was showing Sebring. That's so bizarre. The F4 or the Formula C. Formula C, which is the F3. Are people still racing this? Is this popular? I don't know, dude. I'm doing Weekend Warriors. Okay. What's the Weekend? I've never heard of it. Or maybe we just wrap it up. I don't even know, dude. Maybe I just wrap it up. Spec Ford 50 car grid league. Oh, nice. If I think that, is it over here? Is there open spots? I'd be down to. Is it this one? Oh, this one. Okay. Are you trying to get it? You have to be registered, probably. I'm assuming so. Yeah. You can watch it. I think, I don't know. I can't watch a race, man. I would fall asleep for sure. I mean, it's really about probably like prepping or family time. But we did 3 hours, dude. Maybe I just wrap it up there. It seems kind of like we're kind of dead in the water right now, dude. I think we're dead. I think we're dying. I think we're dead. I'm going to wrap it up early, dude. Spend some time with my fam. To be honest, boys. I'm going to take that as an opportunity to wrap it up early today and do some fam time. So, dude, I appreciate you guys all coming in. It was super awesome. And I don't know how many people are still in here. I'll just call out the lurkers really quickly, dude. Actually, let's look. We'll raid somebody as well. Let me see who's all cooking over here, dude. Let's raid somebody who needs it. Let's do. Oh, dude, let's raid. Wow. Let's take a look. Okay, here. Let's raid Seeger, dude. Seeger or Mitchie. Would you guys rather raid Seeger or Mitchie, or could do? You guys were probably gonna head to Mitchie's channel, probably, right, dude? What's he doing? Oh, he's doing like. Nah. All right, we're just gonna raid Seeger, dude. Guys, enjoy Seeger, dude. Enjoy your Sunday. I appreciate you guys coming out. Sorry, I'm just kind of a little, I kind of messed up on the things, I guess, a little bit, but we're gonna be chilling this week, dude. Hopefully it doesn't die. Actually die during the week for IMSA again. Dude, there it is, boys. Finally, I can't multitask while typing, dude. Guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been a super pleasure. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna take a nap, I think. Guys, if you're not in the Discord, I'm sure all you guys are in the Discord. Definitely, if you're not familiar with the schedule, dude, Monday through Thursday, we do ranked racing, 8 p.m. Eastern time. GT3 IMSA, typically trying to mix it up, trying to go open wheel as well. Trying to mix it up, adding more open wheel, but I'm just getting clobbered out there still. So, but anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. F1 Race Zone. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure, dude. You guys make it awesome. All right, dude. On that note, peace. Later.